Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today's video I'll be sharing how I transfer my rooted plant cuttings from water. So once they've rooted in water, how I get them into their final pot. So this is the in-between stage. So I will be transferring them into this mixture, which is perlite. And you'll see what that is in a minute if you're not familiar. And the reason why I transfer to perlite, it's not the final pot that they will be in. The final substrate they'll be in will be orchid bark. So what I've got in front of me are rooted cuttings in water. That's all they've been in, just plain water. This is the small betel leaf variety. I've taken a few cuttings. I've got two actually that I've already transferred into compost, and they're fine. You know, they seem to be doing okay. And these two are the large leaf variety, although the leaves are quite small because they're in a very confined place and they're only in water. And you can see the roots on these are considerable. There are even roots near the top. So the large leaf variety are the ones that I'm going to transfer today. This is the mother plant, and I don't have the mother plant of the small leaf variety. The reason being it's dropped all its leaves. I'm not sure if it's dead or not, but I do have, as I say, a couple more of these plants already in compost. So you know, I'm not too worried about that one not coming back. You know, it does happen sometimes. So what I'll be doing is showing you the perlite. I've got this very small tub, mistakenly got a very small tub of this online. I should have got the big bag, but it should be enough for today's video. So let's get started. So this is what it looks like, and what I need to do is get a scoop and just carefully, if I do pour it in, there's going to be a cloud of dust and you don't want to be inhaling any dust particles from perlite. Right, so just going to put a couple of scoops. Maybe another scoop. Don't need too much. Maybe another one. One more. Right, so what I'm going to do is run that under the tap, or for the sake of this video, just pour some water so it's nicely wetted, and then that will pour out. And then what I'll do is I'll show you the next stage. I've made a sort of a well in the centre, and you can see the water still coming out. In fact, I've moved it over to the empty pot because you can see how much is filled in there. So now the next stage is to get my plant and sort of get it settled into the perlite. In there, in the perlite, the little dark flecks is mycorrhiza, and that is to help the roots, to encourage more roots to grow. So that's what you want, more roots. The bigger the roots, the better the plant. So I put in about that much in there, and that's all it needs. So I've got in the position that I want it to be, and then I'm going to fill in that space with another cupful, probably a couple more of these, and then give it another watering. Both transferred now into perlite. You can still see some of the roots of this one. I just need to pull the perlite over. There's some perlite stuck on there, that's not a problem. These will go back into the grow tent. This is where I've been keeping them. So it's sort of, it's bright and it's, I wouldn't say warm, but you know, it's kind of an even temperature. So hopefully we'll get to see some roots spreading. You can see the water still pouring out from there. And what I tend to do is keep about maybe 2 centimetres depth of water in the bottom of the pot, so that the roots have somewhere to source, you know, water, because you're taking them straight from water into a substrate. You know, you've got to make sure that you sort of ease them into it, not sort of shock them. So you want to keep an eye on the level of moisture in the perlite. So every couple of days I will be adding a little bit of water, letting it come through, so I know that those roots are not going to dry out, and eventually I won't have to do that. The roots will do the job of seeking the water out themselves, and then I'll be able to see them on the outside of the perlite, you know, on the sides of the pot. And that's the time when I can consider transferring them into the final place of orchid bark. And the next thing I'm going to do is transfer these cuttings into a mix of compost and perlite. Right, so I've got these smaller plastic cups. I just rinsed them out. There were other things in there that I don't need anymore, and I've got some Verve B&Q Verve compost. It's nice and soft, no big chunks, you know, no woody bits in there. And I'm going to add the perlite, and I will be adding some of this as well, the mycorrhiza. Right, so I've added the perlite into the little pots, and each pot I put some mycorrhiza fungi granules in there. And now I'm going to get the cuttings. Let's take these cuttings out and get them transferred. I've done this one, and I've left it sort of, the roots are sort of still exposed near the surface, because you don't want the stem, the main stem, to rot, you know, to get soggy. Same with that one there, and this one. You see, it's quite an extensive root system it's got. So just position it and then just fill it in. I've got them all potted up, and I just brought out 2 of the already rooted in Koya betel leaf plants, same variety as this, the small leaf variety. And these are just in compost, a little tiny bit of perlite in that one. This one doesn't have any at all. I'm keeping this one back for myself because, as I said, that the main plants, the leaves have all dropped off, and I don't know whether that will grow back or not. So, and this one needs repotting. You can see it's got roots all the way around in this little pot here. So that will be getting a repot soon. And these will be, you know, for selling basically. Yesterday I had a person come down to buy one of the large leaf betel leaf plants, and these 2, as I say, weren't ready. As you can see, they were just still in water, and I hadn't transferred them. And I did explain that to the person that wanted to buy. So in the end, I gave her the plant that I was hoping to keep back for myself, and that was a bit more established plant. I'll see if I put up a picture of that one. So that one's gone, so I need to have a backup plant. It's always good to have a backup plant. You never know when all of a sudden your plant can just die on you, and these are not easy plants to get hold of here. So one of these will be a backup plant, and then I've taken some more cuttings from the main plant there, and I've got 3 in here. Hopefully these will root just as well as those, and I'll take more cuttings through the season as the, you know, can't take them all at once because you can only use the growing tips. and that's dependent on how many stems have got healthy growing tips. So there we have it. Hope everyone liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up, like and share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching everyone. Take care. Bye bye.